the alligator report. Hell, the tabloids did it better than Fairfax News did today.
I can believe that. I really can.
It's unbelievable. I mean, you would think that a news network would have more integrity than this, but I guess they don't anymore. It's sad.
Now, their integrity went down the tube
since after
a few years ago.
Well, actually, what happened ever since Herman Cain. Herman Cain was the best choice that we had in 2011 before Mitt Romney, and then we had Newt Gingrich. And did Fairfax News back Newt up? No, they did not. And what did Mitt Romney do during a hurricane? He went out and it gave aid to the victims, the people of the hurricane. Fox News do? They didn't have anything to do with reporting this. They didn't want to. They retract on everything. That was not Romney's fault. That was not Romney's fault. The news should have been doing their job to follow Mr. Romney. And they failed on that. How dare they? And they blame Romney for that? Romney for getting aid to the people, the victims of the hurricane? They didn't report that. And what did George W. Bush do? He went down to Katrina. Remember? He went down to Katrina 10 years ago. Remember? He went down there to Katrina 10 years ago. And he had to do an executive order to actually get the press on his side and actually go down there and follow him to give aid to the victims of the Hurricane Katrina. Remember, they didn't want to even report that story. And he did an executive order to make the news media go down there. That's what he had to do.
Well, President Bush also went to 9/11.
Yes, he did.
Twin Towers.
Yes, he did.
To offer his assistance there, whatever they needed.
Right.
Now, what I didn't agree with was, the fact that we went into Iraq.
I know.
Because like a lot of news agencies have said, his father, the first President Bush, wasn't able to complete it. So
yeah, well, she got rid of Saddam.
Figured he would go in and get the job done.
Right. Instead of getting aid to the terrorists, and that's what we have now. That's the problem here is. And now 10 years later, we got ISIS. President the terrorists in the White House calls it ISIL. It's not ISIL. These are ISIS. These are fanatical fascists, racists, fear-hating Muslim jihadists, Gestapo, Nazi, fear-hating, evil terrorists. That's what these people are. Can I make it any clearer than that? I don't know how. Go ahead, Trish.
Well, I look at it this way. If they had left Iraq alone, they had left Saddam Hussein alone, we probably wouldn't have ISIS like we do now.
I don't know. They did have weapons of mass destruction. They did found them. They did. And and remember, what did Trumpy say? When we went into Iraq, he supported in 2002. Remember, he went on to the Howard Stern show, and he said that we need to give aid to Iraqis to actually do humanitarian good to for Israel, and to actually support our friends in Saudi Arabia. Remember, he said that we need to support Saudi Arabia, give aid to the Iraqi people. We need to do this. I support George Bush for going into Iraq. This is 2012. This is his own words from Howard Stern's interview. We didn't change anything. We did not mix any other words here. We said what he said on that program, word by word.
Oh, I know he did. And then he turns around when he attacked President Bush during that one debate for for 9/11, I was flabbergasted.
I know.
I could not believe he would stoop to that level.
He did. This is Trumpy for you.
Do that, but he did. He you know, I can't blame Jeb Bush for responding the way that he did. It's a lot of people that had been watching that debate were up in arms over that comment.
Yeah, as soon as it doesn't go away.
What was tweeted out and what was on Facebook, it was he should have been out of it then.
Yeah.
When you attack other people like that, if you're not telling the truth, it's going to come back and bite you in the butt.
Yep.
And all these lies that he's put out, it's going to come back and bite him in the butt.
Yep. Well, it has now. Now, chicken has come home to roost. This is what Reverend Rice said. The chicken has all come to roost. Well, as they're roosting right now on Donald Trump.
Yep. And he's going to be completely roasted at the convention.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's going to come a crispy critter, all right.
Oh yes, he will be. But yeah, I would love to be able to be there and see the look on his face when it's announced that Ted Cruz is the nomination.
Yep.
The nominee.
Oh man, he's going to actually scream. He's going to do a temper tantrum. He's going to do this. Ted Cruz is going to say, "Trumpy, count breathe hard, count to 10. You know, breathe and count to 10."
His followers will then see what he's really made of.
Yeah. And believe me, the liberals are going to scream, "You would not believe in this country ever before," because they don't. They fear Ted Cruz. Oh, they fear him big time. They do. And believe me, the liberals fear Ted Cruz. The networks fear Ted Cruz. Fairfax News scared Ted Cruz, but is Examiner, is us scared Ted Cruz? No, we welcome with open arms. This is what future of broadcast is going to be like when Ted Cruz is going to get elected. We're just going to keep growing and growing and growing from here on out because we're not going to go anywhere. We are not changing our platform to fit our political needs out of whatsoever. What we're doing is reporting what needs to be brought up. Let the guests talk as long as they want to, and we report the news, and then a guest responds to the news as reported. This is not personal attack here. We don't do that. We don't do a get you gotcha question. We care. We are respectful enough to have people like Trish on his network do that in response, and we appreciate it. Trish, I'm going to give you another